Okay, I ran out of storage, so yeah. But yeah, I was going to say that they don't have to put the ingredients or like any of the nutrition facts on the fucking thing because it's an alcoholic beverage and they don't have to legally do that. Which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Because like, what if you're fucking allergic to the thing and you just don't know because it doesn't fucking say. Because like, I don't know, not saying that like you might be allergic to cranberry, but like, what if you're allergic to like, I don't know, some chemical they put in it and you don't know. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, the FDA is so fucked up and they don't know. Anyways, back to my dreams. Actually, I really fucking hate the FDA. They are just so inconsistent and so... Money shouldn't dictate laws. It's just bottom line for anything in government and anything. Money should not be the final say on what gets passed and what's not. Because when, like, groups of, like, pretty much not... well, lobbies of people who support companies, not the companies themselves, are the ones who, like, are funding the FDA, are giving the FDA money, are giving the government money. Shit's gonna be fucked up. They don't have our best interests. They have the company's best interests in mind. Remember that. Just, yeah. Let the people have their voice, not the fucking money. People with money have voice. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyways. So, yeah, I had that sugary ass drink, and I'm like, okay, I had that like at like 11 p.m. to like midnight, okay? And I drank like a half of it immediately, and I was like, okay, I'm kind of fucked up. Kind of not drunk, but like kind of tipsy because it's like 9%. And, yeah, so that happened, and then I went to go smoke. Didn't really have anything to smoke because I was smoking resin, but still got high from it. Oh my god, yes. I've been looking at that piece of dandruff for the past 20 minutes. Yeah, so did that, and then I just went into bed, and I couldn't sleep because of the sugar, and I'm just like, okay, fuck this. I just like, yeah, went on my phone for a good 3 hours, and like by like 3 a.m. I'm like, I'm so fucking tired. I need to like sleep, you know. I'm so fucking tired. I need to sleep. So, oh god, what did I do? Oh, I jacked off twice, within like the span of 1 hour. And like, listen, I'm non-binary, but I'm a biological male. I don't think that's supposed to happen. I mean, it obviously like can happen. It did last night, but like I'm like, I don't think that's supposed to like. Isn't there like a retractory period? I forgot what it's called, but like there's a period where like you're not supposed to be able to like again, and I'm like, huh? Says who? Because you know what Nikki said in Barbie Dreams? If you can't fuck 3 times a night, peace. That's all I have to say. I am. Listen. When I said I do, oh, I didn't even say that before. I intend on going into this vlog with no intentions. Well, like starting this channel with no intentions, just talking, because I really miss talking to myself. I really miss hearing myself talk, and yeah, I miss being able to look at myself in the freaking camera and being like, hey bitch, what's up? How are you doing? And I'm like, I'm great, thank you. Even if I'm not. Because you know what I realized the other day? I mean, this just like, I'm pretty sure everybody with depression like has this realization every couple like months or whatever, but like, just realizing, hey, I have not been okay. I'm not okay. And I haven't been for a while. And, like, I know it sounds weird to say, because, like, obviously, bitch, you know, like, just, you know, but, like, when you're, like, in that, like, headspace, you don't realize it. You don't realize how far you're fucking tumbling. And, like, you really just gotta, like, take a step back. Fucking take a step back and look at what your life is right now and where it's going and where it's headed and all that. And it's scary because you're like, holy shit, I'm not ready. I'm not, like, I don't have anything together. And it's scary for sure, but, like, it also is a good wake-up call to just be like, holy fucking shit, let's just do this. Like, just do it. Because, like, yeah, again, I've been trapped in my own head for so long. And I'm like, girl, let's stop doing that. Let's stop. Just, like, stop these obsessive habits, you know? Stop thinking so much and just start doing shit that I want to do without thinking twice about it, because I know that the things that I want to do aren't going to have negative repercussions. So, or, like, at least the way that I'm going to do them, they will, you know? So I'm like, why even worry? Why even bother worrying? So yeah, kind of forgot where I was going. I love a good tangent, but, like, if I can't, like, find my way back, I kind of, like, get lost, and I'm just kind of like, shit. So I know I, like, was talking about my dreams, and I plan on getting back to that, but, like, I kind of started off my dreams, went somewhere, and then got to that, and I'm struggling to find my way back, because I brought up some, like, things in between that I really want to get back to, but I just cannot for the fucking life of me remember. I think just, like, oh, right, just accepting that, like, you're not okay, and just being like, okay, well, I'm not okay, but we're getting there. That's all I wanted to say. We're getting there. We are fucking getting there. Because, like, I don't know, you just feel this, like, I don't know. I don't really feel it anymore, but I have felt it before, and that's all the fucking motivation I need to just, like, get to that, like, point in my life again, you know? Not even again, just for the first time. Because, like, I don't know, I feel like our generation, or just people in general, we romanticize our past so much, regardless of how well it actually was, how good it actually was. We just think of it being better because it's not now. And I'm just, like, so sick and tired of that. I'm like, ugh. Because, like, I don't know, when I was a kid, I always wanted to be that person. I never wanted to be the person who was like, oh my god, I miss my youth, I miss my childhood, nothing is good these days. Like, I hated those people as a kid. Like, I hated them. I'm like, girl, shut up. Like, it's literally, that's because that's your childhood. It's my childhood now. It's our time to shine now. And once I grow up, I'm going to accept that it's their, like, Gen Z's, I'm Gen Z, but, like, younger Gen Z's time to fucking shine. And I'm like, I gotta deal with that. It's their fucking childhood. It's not mine, you know? Having said that, I'm fresh in my 20s, so it's my fucking adulthood. Not yours. You know, like, I don't know. I don't know why people get so shocked. You know, we have been in quarantine for almost 2 years now. I am not shocked by the passage of time anymore, because, like, we've had 2 years to just sit and observe the world and how much it's changed. Like, girl, you're surprised by, like, fucking Hannah Montana getting played on, like, late night shows, aka, like, the throwback times. Like, girl, it's been 10 years. I mean, like, of course, it's shocking that, like, oh my god, we're aging. We're getting old. I don't like that. But for us, I feel like it's mostly, like, the people who are, like, 24 and older who are experiencing that, whereas, like, us, like, people who were born right around the cusp of like the millennium, they're just chilling. We're just chilling, and I love that for us. And I honestly think of us as the most powerful group in Gen Z. You know, we're because we have a little bit of millennial. We understand the pain and suffering that is just being an adult in this late stage capitalism time period in America. I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but we also understand that just like technologically infused crack brain, addicted to the internet, like younger self that Gen Z is. We're a very even mix of that, and I love that because like I hate so many aspects of both millennials and Gen Z. I'm so glad to just be kind of in between. Very grateful for that. Yeah, so back to my dream. I knew I was going back to it. I knew I was. So yeah, I had the sugar thing, I smoked, jacked off, and I still could not go to bed. I still could not go to bed for the fucking life of me. I just was like so awake. It was painful. And yeah, and up to that point, I just had been on my phone on Twitter watching Markiplier on my computer. And I'm like, you know what, I'm fucking done. So I switched the YouTube, because, yeah, to like a Minecraft relaxing sounds with like rain in the background. Fucking love those. Like, it's so nice to fall asleep to. And then I put that on the floor because I don't. Oh, I turned off my lights. I have LED lights. Not like LED strip lights, but fairy lights, you know, still LEDs, and they're bright. Not bright, but like enough to keep you awake even if they're on their lowest setting. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should turn those off. And then I did. And then I was like, okay, I can sleep now. I can sleep now. Took me a minute, but it did. Oh, that's what I wanted to, because I started vlogging this because I was writing down like what I was doing before I fell asleep, and then I was like, I could just vlog this. I don't want to write. My hand gets tired. I have limp wrists, you know. And yeah. Oh, so right before I went to bed, like after turning off the lights, after putting my computer on my floor, and then put my phone, I went to TikTok, scrolled until I saw a live, scrolled through those lives until I saw like one was just like at a beach or something, because like, oh, just having the nice sound of like waves. I turned the sound off because I just wanted to have something preoccupying my phone so I don't use it while I'm trying to go to bed, because staring at a screen and trying to go to sleep are just not, they don't mesh well together. So I just like had to put something on my screen that I know I don't have to like check or anything, because if like a TikTok, like an actual like TikTok is like looping or something like constantly, I'm going to have that background like on my like in the background of my brain. Even like I put my phone face down, but it would still like be in my head because I'm like, I know it's like playing, you know. So I gotta do it live, and I'm like, shit, this is so relaxing. I could just fall asleep now. And then and only then, holy shit, I took this bitch off. I have a piece of pyrite. I know it doesn't look like pyrite because it's gray, but it is. Or at least I think it is. Everything that I've looked up that it could be, it all says pyrite. It's just a weird color because it doesn't have as much, I don't want to say phosphorus because like, yeah, no, but it has some sort of chemical that's a little bit too much or too little that makes it, I think too little, that makes it not like look like fool's gold. Because that's what pyrite is, right? See, I'm actually looking stuff up now. Pyrite. Fool's gold, yeah. Yeah, it still has that, like, it's very, it has some scratches on it that I kind of really like. Can you focus? Yes. Yeah, so it just feel, listen, pyrite is all about protection, okay? But it also is heavy. It's heavy, okay? Not like, yes, kind of like physically, but like spiritually, it is just, it drags you down with it. Like, I feel it, like, energetically whenever I have it on, and I'm like, yes, I feel safe and at home whenever I have it on, but I also literally, sometimes it's just a bit too strong, and like, I was like, at the end of the night, I was like, I can't fucking do this. Like, I was lying in bed, just like trying to go to bed for like a good hour straight in the dark after like doing all that. And I still couldn't go to bed, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take this bitch off. And I did, and I just like kept it like wrapped around my hand. And I was like, okay, got you in my like vicinity, like, so you're still protecting me or whatever. And by then, and oh yeah, and like an hour before that, like while I was turning off all my lights, I finished the rest of the lemonade. So by then, after that hour had passed, I already like had the sugar high, and like by then I was on the sugar crash, and it just like all, yeah. Oh yeah, it all just like compiled together, and I was like, okay, I'm going to pass out now, finally. And I ended up passing out about like 5 a.m. Yeah. Having like, and like, I wanted to go to bed by 1 a.m., maybe 2. Do I hear this? Oh, I really want to dye this too. I really want to like dye this like some color, not black, but maybe to like match these, you know? I originally had the pink and white because, see, this is from some like leftover string I had from my birthday party 2 years ago. Yeah. Needless to say, it was a very fun birthday party. And it has a lot of energy. Very, very strong, wild party energy attached to it. Just like it was a tradition for like 3 years, but it's still a tradition in my mind. To just have like a really crazy party. Not a crazy party, but with crazy energy. Yeah. Because like the second year, it was like, see, I have a problem with weed being a party drug. I don't understand it, and I never will. Why would you go? See, weed is more of like a kickback thing, or like at most kickback. Like if you are like a stoner, like of course that doesn't mean you can't like party and go to parties and smoke weed, a lot of weed at that party, because like it's a social gathering. You smoke more weed at social gatherings than others. But I still feel like when you smoke weed, it's like, it's a social thing, but it's a chill social thing. It's not something that like should be the main event at a party. So when you invite a ton of stoners to party, don't expect a wild party, is all I'm saying. I mean, if you invite some other people there, it'll balance out, and it did. But don't expect everybody to be on that hype level if a lot of people are smoking weed. Oh, and I say that because not because the stoners themselves will be like so lower energy, but the people who don't normally smoke weed will smoke weed at the party and then get really high and not want to party because they're just too fucking high to function. And that is my problem with like that. I'm like, girl, if you don't smoke weed, if you aren't used to smoking weed and you like see somebody at a party smoking weed, just think about it. Think about where you are in the night and think about what that weed's going to do to you and how it's going to affect the rest of your night. All I want to say. Because, like, if you are very drunk, yes, you're going to be more likely to want to smoke weed. But you gotta keep in mind that being crossed is a very different experience for a lot of people. And I know a lot of people who don't normally smoke weed, but when they do and they're drunk, they throw up immediately, or they get sick immediately, or something happens that just ruins their night and the people they're with because they have to take care of them. Not saying that that's a bad thing, like that, like, take care of your friends if they're having a bad fucking time at a party, because that's just being a good fucking friend. And if you don't, you're an asshole. Well, if you willingly don't, like, if you're just somewhere at a party and you don't know your friends is fucking, and you don't know your friends it is in the bathroom dying, that's not your fault because you don't know. But if you know and you still do nothing, that's just being a bad friend. Right, so I'm like, if you, like, I'm a huge stoner, so I'm going to smoke at parties, and I expect other people to do the same. But if you're not used to smoking weed and you want to get high, wait until the end of the night. So, because I know for a fact that you're going to be slumped within 30 minutes after smoking. And if you want, like, fun night, that's not going to help, is all I'm saying. What is that? Oh, it's the mirror. Hi. Hey, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, after I passed out, had a few cool dreams. Woke up. And now I'm here. Crazy. Crazy, right?